Hello, my name is Cannon and I'm the Entertainment Geek. Welcome to another video. In today's video, I'll be going over why The Last of Us works. But before I get into it, please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. And comment down below what your opinions are on The Last of Us, because I am interested to hear your thoughts. But now let's get into it. There were 3 things that The Last of Us did that made this adaptation work. The first thing is that the creators loved and understood the source material. After every episode, there was a segment that went over the making of each episode, which, by the way, I think every show should have that because it's just so interesting. But during these segments, you could tell how much the director and writers loved the video game and the story, and they understood the assignment of adapting a video game, and they nailed it because they knew the story so well, and they just put their heart and soul behind this project. The problem with most adaptations of anything is that the people behind them don't use their creativity to give the source material justice. But understanding the source material does not automatically make the adaptation good. Let me give you an example. The MCU, I know, you could tell that they know their source material. And I believe Kevin Feige loves Marvel Comics. But they are not adapting Marvel well at the moment. They put it through a formula that doesn't work well at all. Instead, they need to let the directors do what they envision. But this is a whole topic for another video. And if you want to watch a good video explaining that, I suggest watching FilmSpeak's video. I will try and link the video down in the description. The second thing is that the creators were not afraid to change some things in the story. The show changes quite a bit, but they were done really well. For example, in episode 3, the story between Bill and Frank was changed quite a bit for the show, but it works really well. And one thing I noticed for each episode is that there's a mini story and the narrative moves in the background. But while Bill and Frank's story had nothing really to do with Joel and Ellie until the very end of the episode, they weren't afraid to include it. And any amateur director or writer would be hesitant to do that in an adaptation. But Craig Mazin and Neil Druckmann were fully confident in their changes because they knew the story so well. Nothing changes overall in the TV show, but they did change how they presented the story, which is done really well. And then the last thing that ties this all together is that they understood the assignment. I know this definition is a little out there, but hear me out. In biology, adaptation means the process of change by which an organism or species becomes better suited to its environment. And I think that fits well because when adapting one form of media to another, change is bound to happen. There is a format for each form of media. That's why it's hard to go from a book or video game to a movie or TV show. The creators knew that change is bound to happen. And that's what makes the show great, is that they understood what they set out to do and they fully delivered on it. In conclusion, when you're going to adapt something, take some notes from The Last of Us, or from my video. Also, for us the viewers, we do need to be a little more open to these changes as well. When done right to fit the media they're in, it doesn't affect the overarching story at all. Lord of the Rings is a good example of that. The movies, masterpieces, but there's a lot of changes in that. But I may be biased though, so but anyways, The Last of Us is going to go down as probably one of the best video game adaptations ever, and I really hope this changes how studios adapt different media. So if you wanted to know, I gave the show a 9.8 out of 10, which is 5 stars for me. So hope you enjoyed this video. Once again, please like and subscribe. I know this is a little shorter than usual, but hope it's still a good video nonetheless. And once again, comment down your thoughts of The Last of Us, because I'm really interested to hear your guys' thoughts. And if you haven't watched the show yet, please do. It's phenomenal. Hope everyone has a great day. Toodles!